guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. I'm Vlogmas day 17, are we on? I think we're on 17. Just come in from work. It was a very challenging morning in work. Normally I only do about 2.5 hours. It's actually turned into nearly 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Anyway, there was just the nature of the beast and that's how we rolled today. So, but it means I'm off now the rest of the day and I'm not working this evening until tomorrow morning. So happy out. So just going to, I've actually made myself a sandwich since I came in. That is chicken, coleslaw and cheese and a lovely fresh bread roll. So that's what I'm sitting down. I just had I've actually finished it now, a cup of, what did I have? Oh, minestrone, a cup of soup of minestrone soup. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's what I had when I came in and took a few minutes in the peace and quiet just to sit and relax and decompress, because as I said, it was a bit of a heavy day in work today. So how are you guys doing? Are you all getting set for Christmas? Are you all organised? I'm fairly organised. As you would have saw yesterday, Hayley cleaned up the kitchen for me and just put everything away. I did actually get a couple of comments going, well, where were you? What were you doing? I actually was cleaning upstairs, the bedrooms, changing sheets on beds. I actually had to go up and do Hayley's room. So funny. The other night she was in bed and she was on her phone, as teenagers are, and a spider walked across the screen that was in front of her face and she just had an absolute heart attack. She hasn't gone back up to the room since. So she's staying in my bed at night. So yeah, it's quite funny. There's me and then there's the dog at the end of the bed and there's her, and she's like, she's one of these people that just, no matter where you are, she latches onto you and then complains about being too hot and throws all the blankets off you, even though it's her following you around the bed. Yeah. Anyway, so I said to her, I said, Hayley, I think it's time we did your room. And she said, I really, ma'am, she said, the spider was huge and it was right in front of my face. I said, well, how about I go up, I move the beds around, give it a big hoover, sort out all that. So that's what I was doing while she was down here. So in fairness, it was a fair trade. Carl, God bless him, I filled about 4 black sacks in the attic of just stuff that I knew I'd put up there when we moved and just needed to clear it out. And he was logging them down 2 flights of stairs and out. And then he was hoovering. He hoovered the whole of the upstairs, the house and the attic and all. But he was doing all the heavy lifting. So people think he got off pretty light. He really didn't. I mean, there was, everything was going up and down those stairs. Mattresses, everything. So, yeah. So, just decompressing here now after coming home. I think I'm going to put a spaghetti bolognese on the slow cooker for tomorrow's dinner and have that ready to go, because yeah, and I can do it overnight tonight, so it's all done and dusted and ready. I don't know what I'm doing for today's dinner. Have to have a think, see what the kids want. I don't know, there's mince in there, but I don't know if there's much else. I'll have a look anyway and see, we'll figure it out as we're going. So yeah, so I want to just go in and start doing some of my sitting room today. I was telling you a while ago, I absolutely hate the couch that's in there. It's so upright, it's like sitting on a church pew when you're watching telly. But a friend of mine, after I put up that video, she put up a post on Facebook. Now I didn't see it, and she was listing her sofa because she wanted rid of it. She's getting a new sofa. And as soon as she saw my video go up, she said, I have a sofa. So I was like, brilliant. But I still, obviously, I don't want to take, I mean, we can still sit in my sofa. It's just not very comfy. But I don't watch a lot of telly. I know I saw a comment yesterday, someone saying that the tellies were small. We don't watch telly. I don't even have channels here. I have Disney Plus and I have, is it Prime? Maybe Prime. That's it, like that's all we have. And I would cast that to the TV every so often. I'm not even, I got it, the Disney really was for Kerry and my mum. They love the old musicals and the Disney movies Kerry adores, and she'd listen to them now going to sleep. Prime, there was something on Prime and a couple of programs that myself and Carl wanted to watch, so I said, you know, I'll get that as well. But that's, other than that, I don't watch telly. I come in, normally I'm editing video, put it up, or come in if it's a normal time, I'm editing videos, and I'd watch a bit of YouTube, but that's it. We're not big TV people. I don't believe in, not I don't believe in, that's wrong, because whatever works for you. But in our house, a large TV would absolutely make no difference, because I did say to the kids, I think I'll get a, excuse me, a big TV for the front room. No one sits in there, only the dog. And I'm not buying a big TV for him. So yeah, these TVs, they might be small, but you know what, they serve us. So, but it made me giggle. I thought, we don't watch TV. We never watch TV. Over Christmas we might watch a bit of TV, but nothing major, like more sitting in the kitchen yakking, getting all the goss. So good news, Kerry has confirmed she's coming up the 22nd. My mum's coming up with her. They're going to stay for a while, to the 2nd of January, I think, or maybe the 2nd of January. Her first exam, excuse me, is the 3rd. I'm awful groggy. So they're going down the 2nd, but they're going to travel together, which is brilliant. Means they have company for each other. So yeah, so that's the plan. I think I might do a bit in my front room. Oh yeah, that's what I was getting onto. Sorry lads, my brain is still all over the camp. So the sofa in the front room, obviously I'm not going to take it off my friend. She's like, no, take it. But I'm not going to leave her sitting on the floor for Christmas. Like, that just doesn't seem right. Especially when my sofa works. It just is not very comfy. So I'd rather wait till she got a delivery date for her new sofa. And then we could work right. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'll have my new sofa, but I am getting a new sofa. It's all sorted, but it's not new. New to me. So that's going on. I don't think there's much else happening. It's a very dull grey day, like as if it's going to belt rain at any minute. But it hasn't rained at all. And it's windy, very windy. I can hear it coming down the chimney breast behind me. But it's very mild out. I think it was 12 degrees when I went left to go out this morning. Maybe 10 degrees now because it's gone dark. But yeah, no, other than that, it's a nice day. We're going to do a bit of rearranging in the front room, and then I'm going to do a bit of cooking because I want to put the dinner on, figure out what we're going to have for dinner, and then put on the spaghetti bolognese in the slow cooker, and I can turn that on at 12 o'clock tonight and let it run on low till 8 o'clock in the morning. Right, that's the plan. I'm going to get a cup of coffee, and I think I might get a paracetamol. My head is killing me. Right guys, so Hayley has decided that for her dinner this evening, she doesn't want a meal, but she's having a soup that is as thick as a stew, and the chunks are as big as a stew. So she's having that, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Is it delish, Hayley?
Yeah.
And then she's having a bread roll. I'll show you here. Oh, look at that. And what's in your bread roll, Hayley?
Just butter, ham and lettuce.
Butter, ham and lettuce.
Classic.
Classic. And she's 2 bits to that.
And
then she pulled some of the bread out
to
dip it in your soup. Yeah. Your soup looks absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is there, like, is it a, like I'm saying it's like a stew.
I actually cannot remember, but I know it's from Asda. It's like veg something, chunky veg.
Chunky veg soup or something.
Something like that.
But it's tasty.
It's my favourite one.
And that'll warm your soul.
Yeah.
Well guys, it is many hours later. It is dark outside. I came in here and I sorted, this is the front room by the way. I came in and I sorted my washing because I had a load of towels and I had a load of things. I just want to all freshen up before the Christmas. So I'm actually going to bring them to the laundrette, I think, because it's just easier. And I've got Kerry's duvet I want to bring to the laundrette and my weighted blanket. I think it's another blanket somewhere. Can't remember. But I know I have another pink one I want to bring as well to get washed. So I sorted all that, but while I was doing that, you know, I took 2 paracetamol for my headache and it just wouldn't go. So Hayley came downstairs chatting to her and I was saying to her, this headache won't go. And she said, Mum, why don't you just go and sleep it off? So I did. So it's many hours later. It's nearly coming up to 7:30. I haven't even got the dinner on. So yeah. So we decided on some, what should we decide on? Chicken breasts for dinner. And we're going to have that with beans and some chips, I think. And I'm going to put on the spaghetti bolognese in the slow cooker. I'm going to put that on, get it all ready in the pot, and then before I go to bed I'll just hit it on and leave it run the night then on low, and she'll be ready in the morning, because myself and Hayley aren't here for dinner tomorrow, so it's only Carl, and we all know how he feels about spaghetti bolognese. But I'm actually going to do half spaghetti bolognese, and then the other half he is going to have, if we're not back, well, the next day, then we're going to have it in the beautiful fresh bread rolls I get from Super Value. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in half and hollow them down and put the remainder of the spaghetti bolognese in there with cheese, and then put it in the oven and just cook it for about, don't takes about 20 minutes just to heat the mince through the bread and melt the cheese on top, and it's be gorgeous. Very filling, very filling. So that's tomorrow's dinner. Today's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Monday's dinner and Tuesday's dinner taken care of. We're losing track of the day, lads. Christmas is fast coming in. So it is. The other thing I was going to say is I'm going to have a sit down video where I'm going to answer your questions. So if you have any questions whatsoever you want for a sit down video, I'm actually going to do it on Saturday or Sunday. Probably Saturday because I'm off the full day Saturday. And I'm going to sit down, answer your questions, sort of introduce myself again to the new subscribers, a little bit about me. But if there's any questions in particular you want, please pop them in the comments. I will take note of them. Actually, I might put it up in the community section so we can read through them that way. Might do that. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, if you have a question for me and you want me to answer it, put it down there and I'll get around to, I'll answer them all. Well, I'll answer most. Anyone I can answer, I'll answer. So yeah, that was sort of maybe Saturday's video I'm thinking of doing. When I can sit down, and I think Hayley wants to dye her hair one of the days, so we're going to do that. So a few more than a bit boring, more than the normal boring run of the mill day in life. Like Grandma and Kerry aren't coming up until Friday. Oh, if they're coming Friday, maybe we do a live Saturday, Sunday. Oh, I'll have to think. But anyway, I'm definitely going to do the questions, get to know me, because there's an awful lot of new subscribers on here, and I think it would just be nice. And I think in between Christmas and the New Year, I'm going to try and work like what to expect off the channel in 2024, because there's more changes going on. As you know, my life is never just straightforward. So there's more changes going on, but I think I have a more of an idea now of the direction we're going and what we want to do and stuff like that. So yeah, I am procrastinating, as you can tell, getting up to make the dinner. I've been in this room and I'm looking at a full wash basket of duvet covers and towels that, as I said, just all need freshening up. So I'm going to go to the laundrette one of the days. It'll probably be Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Wednesday I'm in the office though, so maybe Tuesday. I don't know. So yeah, so I will get up now and make the dinner. Hayley's looking at me. Are you hungry, loving? Hello, darling. This is our Tony. He's coming in. Oh, walking on me. Tony, do people want to say hello to you? You going to say hello? No. Sir. There you are. Oh, look at you. You're striking a pose.
Tony, look this way, Bubba.
He's just getting, that's his bed is there. That's why he's floostering around at it. So on the 2nd of December, we also had Mr. T turn 2. Didn't we? Look at you looking all handsome.
No.
He turned 2 because he's a big boy now.
Oh.
A bored big boy, I may add.
Sleepy big
But
boy.
he turned 2 and he is in good health. And he is in... You're living your best life, sir, aren't you? Says you, if you's at all, just leave me in peace. I'd be like, look at him. I have to say, he looks piddled off the majority of the time. Oh, I take off my shoes, sticking in my... Sir. Hello. So, have you anything to say that you'd like to add to the people's... Just you're happy out, are you? Who's that on the stairs? That Carl. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, so he's happy out. He's a big mummy's boy. Everywhere I go, he goes. Yeah, it's actually funny. The kids were even saying when I come home from work, he knows what time roughly I'm due in from work. And he'll run into the sitting room and he'll jump up the back of the couch and just sit staring out the window. Don't you, sir? Waiting. So he does. He's staring at it. What are you staring? Oh, your toys. I was in here earlier and I moved his toy basket on top of a box. So he's staring at it. You have a very grand posture, sir. Hello. Yes. Can you hear everybody talking in the kitchen? We're in the sitting room. Anyway, that's Tony. I know some people were saying, could you see more of him on camera? So there he is, looking as majestic as ever. Not showing his true a-hole self when he wants to be. But he is my baby. He is my baby, me and him. We could take on the world, couldn't we, Tony? The side eye is real, isn't it? But yeah, me pal. You me pal. Right, I'm going to go put on the dinner. I'm procrastinating even more. Alright guys, made it into the kitchen. Procrastination is over. We just grated up some cheese. Make sure the lids are on this. This one is the level 6 cheese we got in Aldi in one of the shops. We tried it. Oh my god, it is gorgeous. It's a real creamy and there's a lovely taste to it, but it's not overpowering the taste. It's absolutely gorgeous. That was the level 6 in Aldi, and we all agreed we should get some more before it goes, because I think it's only seasonal, the level 6. So we're going to get a few of them, because we did check the best before date on it before we grated it, and it was March. So I was saying to Carl, if I pick up another 2 of them and leave them in the fridge. And then our run-of-the-mill level 3, we've grated that up as well. That's on top of spaghetti bolognese and stuff. I think you need grated cheese for, so your level 3, enough flavour in it, but mild enough that everybody can have it. Level 6, of course, I'd say that'd be lovely on like an open sandwich melted over some home cooked ham, on nice like sourdough bread or a thick bread anyway, even a batch. But it's that type of flavour you want it in an open sandwich, or not mixed through like spaghetti bolognese. Okay. So for tonight's dinner, let me flip you around and I'll show you what I'm doing for tonight's dinner. So tonight's dinner is going to be the Gastro Southern Fried Chicken Breast Fillets. It does say burgers, but they actually are chicken fillets. They look gorgeous. So I'm cooking off the 4 of them. Myself, Carl and Hayley will have them. Carl probably eat 2 and that'll be them all gone. Carl and Hayley are going to have some sticky jasmine rice with theirs, because I have it in the press and it needs using up. And then we're going to have some baked beans. And I will show you that when it's all dished. But in the meantime, I'm going to get my spaghetti bolognese ready to go into my slow cooker here. So then for the spaghetti bolognese, I'm going to use the Butcher Pack, less than 3%, low fat minced beef. Because it's so low fat, don't have to pre-cook it to go in the slow cooker, because there won't be much fat coming out of it. Dump and go. So that's that. Here I have some of the stock pot, let me see if I can focus it, smoked chilli and tomato. And I've done that down with 300 millilitres of water. And I'm going to add that in. And the muesli sauce with the Caribbean chili peppers. So that's the sauce we like. That's it. I'm not doing nothing too fancy with it. Just going to throw it in, and then I will put it on before I go to bed this evening. Alright lads, that's it there. The mince is just thrown in, as I said. Because the fat content is so low, no need to pre-cook it before putting it in. I'm now going to put in the muesli sauce, just straight in there on top of it. Now I am going to pour, sorry if I can do this with one hand. I am going to pour some of this liquid that I've already dissolved in here. Put the lid on that and give it a bit of a shake. But we're going to pour the jug of the smoked chilies and tomatoes. Just going to pour that straight in as well. And then I'm going to put the lid back on the end of the muesli jar, shake it, make sure we get all the sauce out of it, and pour it in, and I'll show you when it's all mixed up. Right, so that's it all there mixed up, and I nearly forgot to add in some onion granules, so we're going to put them in, finish off the jar, and I'm going to put in some of my chopped garlic, lazy garlic there, and I'm going to throw in a good teaspoon of that in, heaped teaspoon, Carl wouldn't be a great lover of garlic, but I like to have it there. I like the taste of it in the background. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to put this on low for... I'm going to put it on whatever time I go to bed at tonight, which will probably be about 12:30. And I'm going to let it go overnight, and I'll switch it off when I get up for work at 7:30 tomorrow morning. Alright guys, so this is Carl's dinner dished. It is 2 of the chicken, the southern fried... Carl, stop shaking my hand. The 2 southern fried chicken breasts with some rice, and I put cheese on top. He's probably going to have a mix of the 3 and the 6, just to sophisticate it up. Right guys, so this is my dinner. So I had some pasta, and I got some of the cheese, and I melted it in through the pasta, and I'm going to have a chicken breast, southern fried chicken breast with that. And that is my dinner. It is actually now 9:45. Don't ask us how we got to this hour, but we did. Right lads, I am actually going to end the video here because I want to eat my dinner. Then I have to run upstairs, edit this, get to bed because I'm back up for work at 7:30 in the morning. But I did say to Carl to, when I put on the dishwasher, when he comes down to empty it, to stick the slow cooker on low, because he'll go to bed about 2ish. So, and I'll turn it off at about 6:30. Sorry, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's the plan. I hope you all have a good evening, and I will chat with you tomorrow. Bye bye.